Hi everyone, welcome to Eden's Secret. So you want to learn how to make bath bombs that float? Well, all you need to do is follow the instructions in this video and use the recipe that I've provided in the description box. And as long as you've got a flat bottom on your bath bomb with my recipe, I'm pretty sure your bath bombs will float. Today we are making Poison Apple, another Halloween bath bomb. This mould is from Just Fairy Fizzies in Florida. I'll put a link to those in the description box below. And because it is Poison Apple, I wanted a fragrance that would kind of reflect that. So I've actually gone for Purple Hooters from Nature's Garden, because to me it smells like apple and grape. Although it says there's no apple in there and it doesn't say there's grape either, that's kind of what it smells like, and I think it really suits this. It'll really suit this bath bomb. I'm actually not a lover of grape fragrances at all. I've bought many and none of them I like, but I absolutely adore Purple Hooters. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's really strong. And it doesn't discolour. So the embeds I thought we would go for today is red 18 and violet. So we're just going to have two colours in there today, and hopefully we'll get a lovely red and purple swirl. I've got 1.2 kilos of bicarb in here, 12 grams of fragrance, 12 grams of carrier oil, 18 grams of witch hazel, all mixed together. And now that's all blended very, very well, I'm going to add 575 grams of citric acid. I prefer just to mix my citric acid into the bowl like this. It gives you more time to work with the mixture. If you mix it in the mixer and let it go too far, it starts wanting to bind together, and you can end up with a rather lumpy look to your bath bomb, unless you're using a bath bomb press. If you're using a bath bomb press, that'll eliminate anything like that. And while we're mentioning the bath bomb press, Lee, who owns Bath Bomb Press, she's just the most generous owner that I know of, and she's actually sent me some new moulds, so we will be showing those in the not too distant future. So there we go, that's nicely mixed up. So we're just going to take our mould, open up our bags of embeds. If you want to see me making the embeds, either watch till the end of the video or click the information card in the top right hand corner if you want to make those first. Then you can come back to pressing some bath bombs once you've got your embeds ready. So as usual, just take some of your mixture, press it down nice and firmly. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a red, then a purple, then a red, then a purple, then a red, and then a purple, all the way around the outside. I could put a different colour in the centre just to give a pop of something towards the end, but I'm not going to. And these just very fizzy moulds, they unmould very, very well. Okay, so as usual, just going to take a nice strong tablespoon and we're just skimming that, pressing down over the back of the bath bomb. Just makes it nice and smooth and neat. And then we're going to go all the way around the edge, and then this just gives you a neat edge when you unmould on the other side. So rather than it look crumbly on the bottom, it'll just look nice and sharp, and hopefully will make your bath bomb stand out compared to some others that are out there. It really does take me back, this fragrance, probably to 2011 or 2000. Actually, yeah, it'll be 2010. Takes me back to 2010. That's it. Lovely and smooth on the back and ready to unmould. I'm really enjoying making bath bombs, really enjoying it. The part that I thought was going to be the hardest, which was making the embeds, turned out to be the easiest, and it's the part I've been putting off for the longest time and actually didn't need to. So as you can see, this is a deeper mould as well, so we're okay with those deep embeds that I made. And as long as you've got a nice flat bottom, they will float. So remember, I have I have a few playlists on bath bombs. Okay, so if you're wanting to learn how to make bath bombs from scratch, I've got two perfect playlists for you that'll start from me actually weighing the ingredients and mixing them, and each video will go through right up to where we are today, which is making bath bombs that float with embeds. Those playlists are actually called DIY Bath Bombs from Scratch and the Bath Bomb Diaries, whichever you prefer. They're both actually the same playlists. And if you want any of these, you need to be really quick, because the other ones, the blood ones, they sold straight away, and I had to make another batch immediately. Haven't made big batches because I don't want to be left with a load of Halloween bath bombs. But if you do want some, just get on there as quickly as possible. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you will get them in time for Halloween. But we don't have that long left. It's now, I think it's the 14th today. So if you want any, just get onto the website, link is in the description box below the video, and get those ordered. Now, so just making sure that you squeeze down nice and tightly onto the base of the mould. So that all of the detail shows up really, really well. When you're putting your embeds in, you need to make sure that they're flush, at least flush with your bath bomb mould, with the base, because obviously the part I'm touching now is going to be the bottom, not the top. And you don't want them protruding out, but I guess if you do have them protruding, then your bath bombs might crack when you're trying to get them to set and dry. The other great thing with this recipe is your bath bombs will dry very, very fast, because it doesn't have a lot of liquid in there. The more liquid you've got, the longer your bath bomb will take to dry. And you might think 12 grams is not enough fragrance, but it actually is, as long as you're using stronger fragrances. You will find there's enough fragrance, and then obviously when you put them in the bath and they fizz, the warmth of that beautiful bath water will encourage, heat your fragrance up and make even more fragrance come out. Forgot to turn my camera on there. We've got a nasty crack in that one. I'm thinking maybe I haven't pressed it down enough. hopefully this will work out okay. I've just put some more mixture in there. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay in place, that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to put it back in there, just break it up, take out those. Makes a bit of a mess actually, doesn't it? It's going to spoil. Might spoil the colour. So let's just, we'll still use this bit, but because we want it white on the top, we'll just take some fresh mixture. Actually, I'm going to press it down even more. And then the mixture that I used before, just sort of crumble that in there and press it down, just so we're not wasting any. So that's a lesson learned, to make sure it's pressed down correctly the first time. Hopefully none of the others will crack. But I have actually got the window open, so I'm going to close the window. It's really warm in here this morning. Because John's off work and he's not feeling very well. And so we put the heating on. And it's really warm in here. Even though the heating's not on in this room, it really does warm the room up because the boiler's in here. So we have got some colour showing on this one, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to paint it. Okay, so we have got some colour showing on this one, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to paint it anyway. Okay, so it's time to spray them. I'm going to spray them and paint them with the brush. So I've got some red in rubbing alcohol here and some gold as well. So we're just going to spray all of the red first. Just a light coating. And then a little bit of gold as well, just on one side to give it a highlight. Obviously we need to do a bit more painting because we need to pick out the eyes and we need to pick out the stalk and the eyebrows, the nose, and of course the teeth as well. because the forbidden fruit, it would have to look beautiful to tempt you to eat some of it, wouldn't it? Alright, so that's the spraying done. We're going to leave those to dry and then we're going to do some painting, which is a bit more time consuming. Okay, it's time to paint these now. So what I have is I've got some bronze mica, some plum purple and some silver grey, all dispersed into separate pots, along with some rubbing alcohol, which I'm going to paint them with. And we're using the bronze first just to pick out the stem. Love this bronze mica. And then I'm also just going to do the nose with the bronze mica as well. The eyebrows we're going to do with the plum purple. I love these flat edge brushes. When I was at school in my art, I love flat edge brushes that much that, like, starting to do my exams and O levels, I liked the flat edge brush so much that I started to do like signs, like letter signs. And that's actually what I did for my exam. And I did pass, but I can't remember what grade I got or anything like that. It's a long, long time ago now. How many years ago is it? Well, I left school actually in 1981. So, wow. It's 40 years next year, isn't it? And there she is, my beautiful poison apple from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And there we are. That's them all finished now. Don't forget to watch next time, not tomorrow but the next day, when I'll have one more Halloween bath bomb for you to watch, and then we'll be moving on to something else. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you all very soon for another video from Eden's Secret. Bye bye for now.